What's good, guys? What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Let me get comfortable for this one because today's a very special episode. Today, we talk about growth. So you can start wrapping your head around growth and the particular type of growth and the mistakes that you will see with growth in terms of streaming on multiple platforms. So we don't have to get to the lab. We're just gonna go ahead, jump right in, and I'll see y'all in a bit. My name is 8-Bit. If you're new here, I am an 11-year content creator from YouTube to Twitch. So if you like what you see, feel free to join us in the Discord, link below. Follow me on Twitch and like, subscribe to the channel. You don't have to hit the notification bell. So first and foremost, what is growth? Pretty much your roadmap to whatever end game you decide. Your viewership, it's your subs, is the end result. So everybody says it's all about the trip, never the destination. But in order to plan a trip, you kind of need to know where you're going, right? Like, you can't just put trip in GPS and be like, bring me the trip. Nah, that's not how it works. You have to have a plan. So start having a mindset on what do you want the plan to be. My original plan was to be a community manager that I got found through my content. By building a community, I've built from 0 to whatever my end number was. I have 11 years of content creation under my belt, from skits, writing, now editing, which are these videos. I have that under my belt so I can build something up and kind of show you the guidelines and where you can go in terms of growth. There's two different types. We're gonna start with the one that you commonly see everywhere on all platforms, artificial growth. So not real growth, not true growth. It's kind of like artificial flavors. You know it's not real, but you've perceived it to have, this is what lemon tastes like, this is what strawberry tastes like. Is it really growth? Is this really fruit? That's where we come in and we kind of break it down and let you know. You ever been to a stream, like you ever been just hopping and there's like 50 people, but there's only like 2 or 3 people talking? You know the streams, right? Right? Just me? All right. So you go to those streams, there's no one talking, and they just have people. Well, that's not real growth because you have a number, you've inflated a number through either view bots, virtual machines, which is still technically just view bots. There's multiple ways that you can trick the Twitch system. And that's where partnerships started going towards, chat activity. They have other things involved in that in terms of getting Twitch partner now, faking their views, and they had nothing to show for it but the views, which is not good. And you'll see a lot of the advertisements for like, oh, get such and such many followers, things like that, where they promise you a lot for a certain price, or it's a monthly fee, and then they deliver, but you're still not seeing any kind of growth in terms of your channel after you've paid for all these follows and subscriptions, which is technically just your money. So you've paid for this, but you don't have an outcome. So you're trying to fake it till you make it. You're officially in the bought-in club where you are just helping someone else get rich. You are not actively building a community. There's no engagement. There's no Discord activity. There's nothing that you've actually done besides waste a ton of money, where you can take that money that you would have spent on those view bots and shift them towards organic growth. And I'm going to show you, or at least explain to you, how you can do that in terms of like being interactive, being helpful. Now that we have the definition of artificial growth and what true artificial growth means, let's dive in and let's talk about organic growth. This is where you want to be when you are starting out. You want to get actual legit people to like you, to conversate with you, and to express some kind of interest into your content or help influence your content. My viewers have given me some of the best suggestions from what to name the community, because I can't just say, oh, we all gonna be Chicos And I only said Chico because I have my Chico from The Boy and the Beast here. We're not all Chicos, we're the terabytes. And it's not even the terabytes as I wanted to call it. It's Terry, because back when I first started streaming, I had a very bad accent where you really couldn't understand much of what I said. As you can see, let's roll a old 11-year footage.
Victor, Helping Hand Santiago, what do you do when you off? Lucky my co-workers watching, don't know who watching this, man, but tell y'all see in the background all around, you know, small ass TV, you know, need to upgrade for, but
that was me. All right, that was 11 years ago, man. We've come up. We got a whole room now. Look, there's no little TV behind me or nothing. I still got that PlayStation 3 and that Wii though. I don't even have that furniture anymore. And as you can see, the room is a lot cleaner. That's what influenced my channel. My community has influenced the name of the community because they couldn't understand what I was saying. And that even shows my growth, where I have learned to talk a little bit more clearer, make my content better, where people can now understand me. I don't have that thick accent that I had 11 years ago because I learned, I was in front of the cameras. I talked to a lot of people. I learned to articulate myself in a way where a lot of people can understand me now. Not the best, but yeah, you know, y'all can hear me. So organic growth is getting those people chatting. I have one viewer, Kobeezy. Kobeezy has introduced me to so many people, so many good content creators, and he has people come through because he believes in my content. He believes in the things that I do and that it's good enough to be looked at from other people. It's all about exposure. And that's my community talking. I don't pay this man. I don't do as much as I really wish I could for this man who I believe lives in a server. We had movie night that I stole from another streamer that Zig and I host. I have all these other things that the community has asked for that I spent time and money on figuring out how to deliver. That's growth. That's having people come in. It gives people insight on, oh, he likes stuff like this. Oh, that was a good movie, man. I've never seen anything like that. It's all about sharing who I am with them, not just what games I like to play. They see my taste in movies. Some of us have similar taste in movies. So it's like, oh man, I like that. I like that too, man. I like that as well. They have different things you can do in terms of growing. Now, if you want to put some money into it, you don't have to do giveaways. Giveaways is another artificial growth. You're really just paying people to sit around and be like, what a free, home of the free, and if they don't win, half of them might unfollow, and then you pretty much have to have a budget to do giveaways. That's not real growth. You're just paying. You're paying people. They're gonna show up. So you have another artificial growth situation where the minute you stop giving away free stuff, everybody disappear. It's gonna happen. It may not happen as soon as you think, but it's gonna happen. You're gonna notice those numbers start falling, ticking, and then if you're not mentally prepared for the failures of artificial growth, it will break you. Playing games that you hate. I am guilty of this. I played Mario Maker for a long time, for about a year and a half. Hated it. It was the game that almost made me quit streaming, where I literally said, I'm gonna play this one last game, Gundam Breaker 3, and once I play that, I'm gonna dissolve the channel and just fade back into nothing. I was a nobody. I was around, I supported them. I supported those people because I wanted to see them succeed, and I'm glad they succeeded. And after that, hey, I was there for the trip. I was there for the destination. A lot of them moved on to other projects. Didn't have it in them no more. And I respect that. If you grew and you've reached your limit, hey man, you might decide, I want to focus on my family. I want to focus on my job. I want to focus on travel. That's your growth. You realize I can't do it. But if you do decide to make this something great, do it organically. Build the seed, build the community. Talk to your viewers. Speak to them. Encourage them. Acknowledge them. Acknowledge. Come on, man. You know how many people they could just scroll through and find someone, but they chose to land on you. You have 7 seconds to win them over. 7. That's it. If you didn't win them over after that, they're gone. You may not ever see that person again. And you just need 75 of these people to even be looked at to be a partner. 75 people, 7 seconds. You know how powerful you have to be in those 7 seconds? Have your elevator pitch. Every job have an elevator pitch. I don't care what it is. What's going on, guys? This Cheesecake Carburetor. I'm out here with the AR-15, my favorite gun. If you get raided, immediately drop the pitch. All right, I went from 5 people to 15. I have not said anything in terms of who I am or what I've done in several minutes. And also, let me just chime this in. Stop asking your family members and friends to come by your stream. I'm just saying it, just stop. Stop with the Facebooks, the page likes. If you won't run the ad, that's cool. The advertisements, I suggest. The business page, and you just mass distribute the likes. Mass distribution, and then you don't use the page. It's just there for the like. Like, remember me? Remember me, Cousin Earl? Chill out, man. The Facebook ads are fine. You're gonna get some trolls. Just being honest. You're gonna get some trash from the ads. This dude paying money for I got an account ready to burn right now, hey, bitch. You're gonna get some troll feedback. So you gotta learn how to handle that as well. But that's a whole troll series that we can talk about later. Right now, let's focus on the growth. Let's focus on doing it right. Talk to your audience. Go to other people's stream. Have a day dedicated to where you go and meet other people in the community in the game that you playing. Post on Twitter besides I'm going live. I ask people questions. I'll be like, so y'all want a consistent stream schedule? Like I play the same game all the time? Or would y'all like me to pepper some new games in? Because on my off days, I'm either making a video such as this, or I'm playing a different game. I have things that we can share as a community, is a community aspect. I can do whatever I want at the end of the day, but I'm letting them know. We're growing together. I want them to see that I'm evolving. But stop with the friends and family. Can y'all come visit my page, please? I have friends right now that have never visited my Twitch channel. People I've posted on Facebook. I had to send text message reminders to people to say, oh, I'm coming in, and they still wouldn't come. So I'm wasting my time. That's time I could re-effort in the Twitter post. That's time I could do a Discord, hop in, go to someone else's Discord, self-promotion link, drop that in, and we're on. It may generate 1 or 2 people versus me going chasing after one person. If they don't want to support me, then they're not a part of the organic growth. That's artificial begging. That is artificial growth, begging people to come to your stream. Don't beg anyone for this, because when you generate that organic growth, people are going to come to you. When your content is to the point they can't resist you, people are going to come. Trust me. I've been there 11 years. I've been there. I've seen it. It's hard. It is hard. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Oh, so-and-so gave them a raid and they got 100 new followers. Don't worry about them. They have people right now. They have people right now who have been at the same follow count. They had 1,000 followers. They had the same 1,000 follow counts, and they teetering on falling under 1,000 because same old content. They're not trying to grow. They're not trying to take no suggestions. They believe what worked 3 years ago when they got those 1,000 people 3 years ago applies to Twitch today. They had people getting partnered left and right. There's partners right now that I get more views than. And it drives me crazy because they got in when it was good. They got partners averaging 10 views. 10. I've looked up some of the channels. Social Blade. I'm gonna put a link below. Pull up your Social Blade account. Look at it. See when your best times were. See when it was the hype. And try to think back on what you were doing then. Think about the fun you was having. Think about what game you was playing. It's hard work, but it is worth it. I promise you. It's worth it. If you don't like hard work, don't do it. I had to learn how to do video editing, sound. I thought I was just gonna be a guy who clicked a button, said some jokes, played some games, and was done. I have to think about merch. I made a stupid shirt that I am embarrassed about how it was, but I could not get anyone to do a shirt for me. I couldn't pay people. I couldn't pay people to help me. And that hurts. That really hurts. I couldn't pay people to help me because they wouldn't give me a chance. They didn't want to see me succeed. So I did it on my own. You will be your own motivator at times. Other than that, the community will do it. But when it comes to business, you have to be, these people said, yo man, I want shirts. And they were like, this is a prototype shirt. I ain't buying this. I'm gonna hold off. This is a prototype. I'm gonna wait. But no, man, the prototype was worse. Now I have people believing in me. It took 11 years to finally start getting chances. You have to run with it. But I've talked long enough. This may be a long episode, but once again, follow me on Twitch. Check out the Discord. Catch me up on all the social medias. And I'll catch y'all in a bit. Thank you.
Ain't been a fun. I like robot games. I'm gonna play, and if you don't let me, I'm gonna eat you up.
No, Boo, please, you don't want to eat random streamers. You're there to watch them for fun. Boo, please, you shouldn't go fly over to his house. Don't chase his key or anything. Just leave him alone and watch the game like a good Boo.
No, Boo wanna eat him.
Yeah, Boo, please. I'm sorry, Mr. 8-Bit. You need some money? I'll give you some money. Just calm right down right there, and I'll take care of you. Mr. Satan will take care of you. Bye.
No,